The next round on June the 24th is only open to those who tried for tickets but got none the first time round. So how will the second round work? And what sort of events will be available? Paul Lewis, presenter of Radio 4's Money Box, is here. Honestly, I mean, it's like you need a degree in maths, don't you?
Well, it's very strange because they're doing a different system this time. It's going to be what they call first come, first serve. Now, with 1.2 million people potentially ringing and going online, that's going to be very difficult. But they don't have a system that will really work very well. So when you go on to find your event, you'll go online or you'll ring up. You've got to see if your ticket's available. They'll give you the ticket, they'll allocate you the ticket, but you won't know you've got it until they do all the reconciliation later. So the people by timestamp who applied, the quickest ones will get the tickets, and then eventually they'll realise that ticket has sold out and they'll close applications to it. But it's a very messy process.
Sorry, I don't understand. You phone up.
Well, I think it's online mainly. You go online.
You go online. You say, I want tickets to Taekwondo.
Yes.
You click on that,
yes,
and they say, we have received your application for tickets to Taekwondo.
That's right. Yes.
And then a few days later, you'll find out if you've got tickets to Taekwondo.
They say
but
within 48 hours.
What happens if again you don't get any?
Well, you haven't got them, and you can't go back. You can apply for up to 3 sessions, as they call it, in this second round. And if you don't get them, then that's just tough. You're going to have to wait.
Wouldn't it be more sensible if, when you phoned up or went on the internet and you said, I would like tickets to Taekwondo, they said, well, they're all gone, so do you want to try something else?
Well, they will say that if they know they've gone, but they won't know immediately. Because of the way the booking system works, they're not deducted automatically at the same time. They'll have to wait for someone to notice that, oh, we've had more applicants than we've actually got tickets for that event, and then it will be closed. But it's not an automatic process. As I understand it, it's a manual, i.e. human-based process.
So just to be clear, you could be applying for a ticket and having a conversation about a ticket that isn't there anyway?
Yes. Absolutely. And you won't know for 48 hours.
How long is the second application process open for? Is it longer than 48 hours?
Oh yes, it's open from Friday the 24th until July the 3rd. Oh. So it's open for quite a long time. But I suspect most people who really want to go will be on their computers at 5:59 on Friday morning, on the 24th morning, and it's going to be absolute chaos, I think, at that time.
But would there be some logic then in waiting until the end of the process? Because would they by then know whether the tickets were available?
Well, there might not be anything left, Charlie. I mean, if you look at the events that are available, I mean, I looked at athletics because that's the thing lots of people want to see. There is one final left with some tickets, but they are £725.
Do we know how many tickets are left?
We don't. You can only buy... Well, there's at least 4 because that's the most you can ask for, but
so
we don't
1.2 million people applying for 4 tickets?
Well, at £725 each, I don't imagine they all will. The cheapest athletics is £65, and that's for 100-metre hurdles round 1 and things like that. The shot put heats and things like that. So, you know, they're quite interesting, but they're not definitive events.
People are very critical.
They are.
You know, it is complicated.
It is.
But is it sort of unprecedented demand? Are the London 2012 organisers dealing with...
There've been other Olympics, you know, every 4 years.
I appreciate that.
And I don't think, sorry, but I don't think we've ever seen anything like this before, no. But then, you know, I didn't live in China 4 years ago or in Athens before that, so I don't know how it worked then. But I don't think anyone has done it like this. And I think that what they're trying to do is make sure that they fill every space because they are concerned. And I think they, in a sense, they want all this sort of anxiety and excitement. The other thing I found out is they've held back 1.3 million tickets that are not going to be in this second round. They'd always told me there were 6.6 million tickets for the public. In fact, 3 million have gone, 2.3 are going in the second chance event that we've been talking about, and there's another 1.3 that will be available to the public from December. Now, that will be to the public, but they're not going to tell anyone when they're available. They're going to go in blocks on the website. So you're going to have to keep logging on to see if a new block of tickets has come on.
Paul, we have to leave it there. It's all very confusing.
All right.
I know there's more in Money Box.
Well, yes, in fact, I'm back in an hour. Emails and tweets.
Tell us more then. Let us know your experiences at home.